Hi, I'm John McNeil. Helping other people evolve is what I do. I want to talk about fear, distrust, and doubt. Three entities or characteristics that create harm to an individual. And I want to say, you're possibly pushing people away from you who are loving and caring, and they have a great amount of acceptance of who you are, but you have no acceptance for who you could be, because your doubt and your distrust and your fear continues to rob you of having a wonderful future. It is my hopes that you can do your best to get in the business of changing that. It doesn't have to defeat you as it continues to do. I know that history has shown me, from all the things that I've been subjected to, whether it was my doing or not, it still had to heal, and I needed to start facing it so distrust in others would not defeat me from learning how to trust within myself. The brokenness wanted me to stay broken because that's the element and that's how it's created. But I wanted freedom. I wanted out. My point of mentioning this because a lot of us are searching for love. A lot of us want love. A lot of us have love. And I'm talking about healthy love. But to actually embrace it and allow it to nurture us, the distrust, the doubt, and the fear has to be removed. And it can't be removed instantly, but it has to be removed in the process of changing self. Self has to build self-esteem. Self has to take a risk and courage. We take risks daily in our lives just living normally, but at the same time, this mind won't let a person see that this distrust in someone who's not even doing anything to earn nor be put in a category of being distrusting tends to lose. And then what they're going to do, if they're a little bit more healthier than you, they're going to remove themselves from you, which you're going to title it as if they abandon you, but you won't even look at that you pushed them away. Your study saying come close, but at the same time you're pushing away. Your lips are saying come close or stay in my life, but your actions is pushing individuals out. It takes a great deal of work to stop hurting self, but are you willing to look at yourself? I mean, like, wholeheartedly, honestly, look at yourself. We all know about insecurities. Everybody has them. But at the same time, are you addressing them or are they addressing you? Because, again, if you start doubting yourself, even when you shouldn't, because you may be a person that has the ability to do wonderful things as well as simple things, but because you're so unsure of yourself, even doing well, you take and disown it because you're not building and believing in yourself. I don't think you understand me, because fear, for me, tends to show up in two categories. Either it's going to be healthy or it's going to be unhealthy. And I get it. I have not learned the things that I've learned and what I'm discussing with you in an instant. It's taken almost half of my life, if not more, to get better, but I became willing because I opened my mind and I looked at the hurt and I dug in with some help professionally as well as, people that are in the process and have the ability to do so, because not everybody is capable of helping me, but they have. And I'm talking about healing hurts, but I stay in the process of healing. And that's why I'm able to let you know I can recognize fear in two categories. And I do my best to allow my fear that is healthy to help me stop destroying me. My self-value is more than just an outfit. My self-value is more than just money. Listen, I want people to like me, but can I love me? Can I like me? Because when you don't, rejection sends me right back down into the valley of the distrust, of the doubt, of the unhealthy fear. I want you to get some freedom. Freedom comes with a price that many of us don't pay attention to. I'm talking about you can disconnect the chain and ball that you put on your own self in your spirit. And then you want to keep blaming someone for not understanding you, but you don't even want to understand you because you like to keep yourself caught up in the destruction and the misery and the pain, because some of us get used to that stuff. But I want to say this. Give yourself a chance. especially when you're connected to people. Do you know that we are accountable to play roles or be responsible in roles of our lives? And that means different categories. Are you capable to stand in those roles? Are you capable of maneuvering and being responsible in those? Because again, if you're doubt within self, you usually allow it to manifest, and it trickles over to all that is connected to you. And your distrust is not for people who aren't being deceitful. It's because you can't even take a risk to actually allow some good things to happen. And that trust, the 5-letter word, is actually a good thing, but it feels bitter, it feels weird, it feels uncomfortable. But uncomfortability is something that a lot of us can't handle, because we're always looking for comfort, and the comfort that most of us will run back to is familiar, because it's disastrous, it's misery, is uncomfortable, but we like it because it's comfortable. I know you might didn't understand that, but replay the video and maybe you will, because at the same time, I'm just trying to give you some hope to take a look at yourself, to like really get inside yourself and do more for yourself, because self is worth it if you want better. If you are presented presently with some good people and good relationships in your life, and they have totally or tried to tell you that they're really frustrated or they're removing themselves from you because of your choices to continue to display these distrusts or these doubts or these unhealthy fears, maybe you'll wake up before it's too late. It is not necessary that you have to always suffer. Why do we always wait till we're in a suffering consequence, then we want to change? Listen, it might be too late. So before that happens, do yourself a favor. Get in the business of start loving you. Get in the business of start caring for you. I get it. There will always be people who are deceitful. There are people who are distrustful. And there are people who can put doubt. But at the same time, is that everyone in your life? So if you're not afraid on a healthy side, take a look at this stuff. Don't be shutting yourself back in the box. Don't be pushing your wonderful opportunities or your blessings away from you. Don't devour them. Embrace them. You're worth it. I hope this message reaches someone. I'm John McNeil. Helping other people evolve is what we do. Give yourself a break. It's time for you to start evolving. There's a future you trying to introduce itself to you. Take care.